Hey guys, Nicolai here. Before we get into episode 3 of the most unique players in League of Legends, I want to let you know that today's episode is sponsored by ProGuides. ProGuides.com brings you the best ways to start improving your rank today, with exclusive pro courses and their excellent feature called InstaPro, which provides you with unlimited 24/7 on-demand coaching from some of the best players. Over 100,000 gamers have given InstaPro a try and ranked up. Get started with ProGuides today by using the first link in the description. Now, with that being said, let's get episode 3 of the most unique players in League of Legends started. March 25th, 2015. The day Riot Games introduced a new way to showcase how experienced you are with one champion. This came in the form of mastery points, and instantly some people took this as an opportunity to showcase that they were the best at that one champion. With players like Anibot achieving over 1 million mastery points on their champion in just 7 months after the release of the feature. That's really cool and all, but that is nothing in comparison to Get Controlled, a player living in Germany who currently has over 14,000 games played in League of Legends, all while playing one champion and all while using only his mouse to play the game. So allow me to introduce you to today's legend. This is Get Controlled, also known as a small-time streamer named the Donger's Dojo.
I got the most mastery points on Heimerdinger in the world, and I only play with my mouse. What a freak show, huh? Doesn't get any better than that. I would watch this.
Let's begin with an important question. What makes Get Controlled so unique? We know he only plays the game without a keyboard, but surely that can't be everything. And of course, it's not. Get Controlled is currently one of the most active players in all of League of Legends. And aside from his many records and achievements, he has his own set of unique quirks. For starters, on his gameplay, he always runs Teleport and Heal as his summoner spells. And along with that, he will never buy boots. I will, however, say that there is an exception. Sometimes he takes off Teleport to make room for Smite when he plays jungle. So just keep that in mind when you're upset at your jungler for not ganking you or for ganking poorly. Just remember that he may genuinely be playing without a keyboard. And I guess I should touch more on that for anyone wondering how that's even possible. From watching his streams, I can definitely confirm that he does not use a keyboard. He uses his mouse for everything. If he needs to go home, he clicks on the home button. If he needs to buy new items, he clicks on the store button. And of course, he clicks each ability independently as well, all the way from QWER to his summoner spells. Everything that a keyboard can do, his mouse can do it better. The Donger's Dojo has gone ahead and talked about why he does what he does in one of his YouTube videos, after many people told him to take Flash and to change his overall setup. So I'll let you hear what he said straight from the man himself.
People ask, hey, why don't you take Flash and boots, which is very abnormal. I get it. I know why people take them, and it's good for you and your style. Perfect. But I don't chase. I don't run away. I don't need speed. All my power, all my AP is where my turrets are. And that's where I'm going to stay. I'm going to stay next to them. If I die, it happens, right? I'm here to have fun. And that's what I do. And I have a lot of fun.
And he really is having a lot of fun. At least I hope. Because just for an example, in 2018, Get Controlled, or the Donger's Dojo, played the most games on a single champion out of everyone. Well, mostly everyone. There was only a couple people that played more games than him in 2018. Like this silver Japanese Taliyah player that played 3,611 games of Taliyah in Season 8. But regardless of that, on the Get Controlled account, our boy played over 3,000 games in Season 8, and this is only on Heimerdinger.
Indeed, a wise choice.
As always, what I like to do around here is put things into perspective. If each game of League of Legends can be brought down to an average of 20 minutes, that would mean Get Controlled spent over 40 days on the Rift in 2018. And that's with a 20-minute average that I'm kind of making up. I think most people would argue that an average game of League is closer to 30 minutes. And if that's the case, then we're looking at over 60 days out of the total 365 days in a year spent inside of League of Legends. But don't stress it. Like my friend Get Controlled always told me, if you are going to waste a lot of time in your life, you might as well be proud of it.
It's official now. Watch this. 9,900,000 points! Damn! Alright. Don't want to brag and boast, but if you're gonna waste a lot of time in your life, you might as well be proud of it.
So this is the second time we hear him talk about his mastery points, which is a major point of this video. Get Controlled prides himself on being the Heimerdinger with the most mastery points. As of making this video, he currently has 9,400,000 mastery points on just Heimerdinger. This also puts him in second place on the list of players with the most mastery points on a single champion. Number 1 currently goes to an Ashe player from Turkey who recently hit 10 million mastery points. However, Get Controlled is on a way faster pace and should be taking the number 1 spot very soon. And on the list of total mastery points, not just on one champion, he is climbing fast and currently sits at number 16. Number 1 is of course our old friend D4M2XO. As for why he started playing League of Legends in this way, in his Lore of the Donger's Dojo video, he simply said that one day he went to visit his friend's house and he saw them playing League of Legends. He was amazed by the game. That same night, he went home and downloaded League of Legends. He goes on to say that at first he didn't play it that much, but slowly he played more and more and more. And I always think about these moments. That moment when you first find League of Legends. Like, what if you, me, the Donger's Dojo, what if we never found League of Legends? What if we never downloaded the game? What if we didn't burn hours, days, years playing a video game? Think about just how much we could have done in that time. Have you ever heard of that famous quote? What if the cure for cancer was trapped inside the mind of someone who can't afford an education? Well, what if it was actually trapped inside the mind of someone who got sucked into playing League of Legends? Think about how much we could achieve if we just stopped Oh. Okay, I'm back now. Now, among many things that you might be wondering, I think a common question in situations like this is how does he have enough time to play this much League of Legends? Because I said he played over 3,000 games of Heimer in 2018, but in 2019, I think he's going to surpass that number easily, as currently he has over 2,100 games played with plenty of time remaining in the season. And in terms of how does he have enough time to play so much League of Legends, well, I think he just genuinely uses all his free time to play the game. I always hate to make assumptions, but it seems pretty fair to say that unless our prolific Heimerdinger main is sleeping or working, he is almost always playing the game. Which brings me to say one of the things that I like about the Donger's Dojo is that although this sounds like no-life behavior, I've tuned into his streams a few times, and aside from the fact that he plays so many games of League of Legends, he's a pretty chill and regular dude. And he still finds time to have a job, which I found out about when someone in his chat left a question asking where he works.
I work in a nightclub as assistant manager, man. They pay me to get drunk with hot chicks.
That sounds like a pretty nice job. So to finish off this video, I was going to tell you to check out his stream, but it would seem that he was actually just recently banned on Twitch. And I'm gonna go ahead and say that I can only guess this ban was unfair, seeing as there are other streamers out here feeding their pets vodka and facing no consequences. But that aside, I urge you to visit Get Controlled's YouTube channel and his D-Live, where he now currently streams. Both links are in the description. And with that being said, today's video comes to an end. Let me know what your thoughts were in the comments down below, and thank you for liking and subscribing. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll talk again next week. Not again.